Hey guys, welcome to Bricks for Dessert. So today we're going to be doing a review of the Attack on the Burrow, the Harry Potter set. And this is the front of the box, and it has a very small picture of what the back looks like. And down here you can see this set comes with 8 minifigures. And on the back right here, so this box is huge. It shows you all the little details that you get from the back of the house. So the first minifigure I have is Ron Weasley. So as you can see, he has ginger hair and his expression is a smiley grin face, I guess. And on the other side, he looks kind of upset, I guess. And yeah, he's wearing a red sweater with a red shirt underneath, and he's wearing black pants. And for the second minifigure, we have Ginny. So Ginny, she has that classic hair piece, and her expression is somewhat neutral, and then on the other side she has somewhat of a scared face, and she is wearing a light green sweater with a pair of gray or brown pants. And then next we have Harry Potter. So Harry has shorter hair compared to the younger version of Harry, and he has a smiley neutral expression on one side and an angry face on the other, and he is wearing a hooded gray hoodie and a red shirt underneath, and he is wearing a pair of blue pants. Then next we have Arthur Weasley, who is Ron's father. On this side of his face he has a smiley neutral face, and on this side he has somewhat of a puzzled face, I guess. And as you can see, the front of his sweater or cardigan is kind of cute. You can see those little patchworks all over his cardigan. So this pretty much tells me this is probably a cardigan that's made by his wife, because she's known for giving out sweaters as gift. So I would say this is probably a sweater that was made by Molly. So as you can see on the back here, there's even more patchwork, so that's even more noticeable. And he's wearing a pair of gray pants. Then next we have Molly. So she has that classic ginger bob haircut. It's kind of cute. This is what the back of her hair looks like. And on this side of her face she has a smiley neutral face, and on this side she has a smiley grin face with an eyebrow lifted on one side. And for her sweater, you got these circular designs, and on this side it's the same thing. And I'm assuming that this bottom piece is a brown apron, but it doesn't look like there's any apron print on the side, so this might just be a skirt. But then there's also this rope tied on her waist, so I'm kind of confused. I don't know, this could be a plain brown apron maybe. And then next we have this guy who is, if I'm pronouncing his name right, I believe his name is Fenrir Greyback. Yeah, so this is the bad guy that was portrayed in the movie. As you can see, he has all of these stubbles on his face, and he also has a widow peak just like it was in the movie. And on the front of his outfit, it's showing his chest. And I think the color of the chest is actually much lighter than the skin tone on his face. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But then the rest of his robe is just printed in black, and on the back it's just some wrinkly lines. His expression on this side is a mischievous grin face, and then on the other side is an angry face. And then next we have Bellatrix Lestrange. I think she might be the only figure in the Harry Potter series that has a huge hair piece. So she has that signature hair piece that when you see, you know it's her right away. And on this side of the expression, it is somewhat of a poker face with an eyebrow lifted on one side, and then the other side is an angry face. And yeah, so she is wearing that rope with a necklace on top, and also the neck is actually much lighter than the skin tone of her headpiece. Yeah, it's just a little detail that I noticed. And then for her dress piece, it is also a skirt. And on the back, you could see the rest of the pattern of her upper torso and the hood. And the final figure we have is Nymphadora. So if you remember, Nymphadora in the movie was the one whose head turned into a pig. So this is her. So she's wearing red lipsticks on this side, and then on the other side she is angry. She is wearing a vest with red sleeves underneath. It's kind of cool. And then on the back, that's just what it looks like. And she's also wearing a pair of black pants. Okay, so down over here you have the front of the house. So this is what the front of the house looks like. This is the bottom portion, and this is the higher up portion of the house. So let's just focus on the bottom for now. So in the front lawn here, you have these stud plates. So these are kind of like the stones on the ground, and you have a little red bucket here, and you also get a little pick. And then this door actually, this barn door sort of thing kind of opens, and you can see the little piggy. And then there are 4 sets of these clear 1x2 windows, and on the side there are 2 other windows with sticker pieces on the bottom. So if I lift it up, so you could see there are these geometrical window stained glass design on these 2 stickers. So these 2 stickers do look different, as you could see. Yeah, and then as on top of those 2 windows, you also get these 2 sticker pieces as well. And so to the side of the house, so you have this little mechanism, and then again you also get another one of these stained glass windows, and it is also a sticker piece. So this little mechanism, which I will talk about that a little later. And so this is the side of the house, and let's take a look at the side. So this is the front entrance of the house, as you can see here. So it's got the little stick here, which kind of acts as the sign of the house. And then the front here, you have the door, which opens to the entrance. And then you have these 2 brown pillars, and also on both sides you also get these stained glass windows, and these 2 are also sticker pieces. And on the top here you have a little window, so that's kind of a nice touch. And then on the side here you have 4 sets of these 1x2 windows, same on this floor, but instead of blue you actually get white. And so these set of windows are actually, as you can see, it's jutted out, but these ones on here are actually offset into the wall. And on the top here you have another 2 of these windows. Well, it's actually, you see 2 windows, but they're actually layered into, so there are actually 4 of these window frames. They're just attached together. And then on this side, so this is the front side where you have the little piggy. So you can see here, down here. So this is where the part of the house becomes crooked. So there's actually a separate plate here that kind of allows this top portion to be sitting, you know, right on top of this house. So that makes the house look a little lopsided, but it is very stable. And then on the top portion here, you have another window, and then another window here. There are no glass panels because these are kind of small. So these you could actually open like so. And on the top here, there are these little, I think these are supposed to be balcony, and you have another 4 of these windows. And then on the side, there's not much going on. It's pretty empty. And then on the top here, you have a little balcony and a little broomstick right there. So before we dive into the upper floors, let's actually take a look at the bottom. Yeah, so in the back of the house you have, so this is the kitchen dining area. So you could see there are lots of details here. So first of all, you have a tea kettle here, and then you have the sink and the soap dispensers in the bottom. And if you look closer here, the sink, there is a blue tile, so that kind of represents water in the sink. And then you have a green bottle here with some seasoning jugs or seasoning spice bottles on the side. And then you also get this little cauldron print right here. It is a sticker piece. And then in the middle here you have the grandfather clock. There's actually a window piece right there, and inside the window piece there are these mechanisms. That piece is actually a sticker piece as well. And on the table you have some waffles, you have some teacups, you have some mugs here, and this, I would assume this is probably maple syrup because you have waffles here. And then on this side you have some eggs. And this is kind of funny because like you would assume that, you know, in a normal household they would usually have, you know, matching chairs with matching colors, but in this case you get 5 different colors. So you get green, brown, white, yellow, and blue. And then on this side of the kitchen you do get 2 plants, and this portion of the dining area actually swings open, so you could easily access this portion of the house. So if you look closer here, so there is a couch right there. This I'm assuming is the, I don't know, the rest of the maybe the rest of the mechanism of the grandfather clock, I'm not too sure. And then on this side you have a bookshelf, and then if you close this mechanism back and go this way. So that's what the dining area looks like. And if you look at the stained glass window, so that is what the pattern looks like of the sticker pattern. Yep, so if we just go back to the side of the house, so now we're at the front of the house. So this side of the house actually opens. This is the front portion of the house, so as you could see. So this is the other side of the grandfather clock, but instead of the grandfather clock you have, so earlier I told you that there was a mechanism like this wheelie thing that you see on the side. So this is where it comes to play. So if you open this back up and you turn that mechanism, so this is where the flu channel, so in the movie, they use this flu network to go to the Diagon Alley. As they travel through the flu network, it turns into green flames, so that's what you have here. So that's just a little gadget you get here. And then on the side of the table, you have a, I'm assuming this is supposed to represent a book of some sort. And then on top of the book, you have a Hogwarts letter, and then on this side I'm assuming that's the ink holder, and on this side you have some logs. And then on this side of the living room you have another couch right there with a blue cushion, and you have another one of these empty bottles, and then a plant right there, and then for some reason you have these rolled lamp right in the middle of the living room, which is kind of odd because I think these are supposed to be street lamps in the city sets, but for some reason they have this in the house here. And then on this side you have some candles. So this stud is what connects with this portion of the brick, so that's how you could lock it in place and not have it, you know, swing open like that. So that's it for the front portion. So as you can see, this is the front portion, which allows you to open and you could access the living room portion. And then on the back right here, you have the dining room portion, which allows you to, you know, have a little play here. But I would assume with this set, it's mostly for display, so I wouldn't, you know, worry too much about that. And then on the second floor here you have, this is Ginny's room. So she has a hairbrush on top, and then a mirror, that's a sticker piece as well. And then you get another broomstick right there, and then you have a bed right there, and that is also a sticker piece. And then on the third floor, you have this couch. If you remember in the movie, this couch was supposed to be on the first floor, but I guess they run out of room on the first floor, so they put it on the third floor instead. So you have a bucket here with a ball of yarn right there, and then this self-knitting sweater right there, and then you have another couch right there. And if you look closer, you can see the family portrait of when the whole family went to Egypt. And then you have a king-size bed here, and the way you could tell this is a king-size bed because there is a twin-size bed right there, so compared to that I would say this is probably a king-size bed. And yeah, so this is Molly and Arthur's living bedroom. And then on this floor, this is probably Ron's bedroom. So you could see there is a sticker piece right there, and there is another sticker piece right there. of a poster, and then there's actually 2 steps right here, so which is kind of cool. So he could just, you know, wake up and just step onto the balcony on this side. So that is what it looks like from this side. So there are also these log patterns as well. And yeah, so and then onto the balcony, there's really not much going on. It's just a white balcony. This top portion of the house, so I put these 2 owls here overlooking the house, and then yeah, and that's just the chimney of the house. Not much going on here. And then with the set, you also get this fire burning scene. So if you remember in the movie, this scene occurs when they had fire surrounding the whole house, and this is just a part of their depiction of that. So I swiveled these flames so you could have them close up, or you could have them swing open. When Ginny was, you know, running through the flames, it swung open like this, so you could have it showing like that. So I think for $139.99 Canadian dollars, it's a pretty good value considering the amount of details that you get. And I think that the overall build of this set is just amazing, especially with the crooked formation and all the little details inside the set, and just overall it resembles really well the house that we see in the movies. So I think this is definitely a very popular set for all the Harry Potter Lego fans out there. I just checked the Lego website. It says temporarily out of stock, so I think that kind of gives you an idea of just how popular this set is, even though it was released a couple years ago, but there's still a demand for it. So this is it, you guys. So this has been the review of the Attack on the Burrow house. Comment down below what you guys like about this house, which specific element you like. I'd like to know what you think. Thanks for watching.